If I were to redo the Leaving Cert realistically, especially as a student who wants to get into medicine that year, this is what I would do differently. Firstly, I would probably learn how to study because I know what I can do right now. I have inhaled topics and subjects in medical school. I know that for sure I have the brain for it. So I would work confidently in studying for my exams. Second thing I would do is that I will aim for a H1 in my strongest subjects. These are biology, of course, chemistry, home economics, and English. This will probably bring me up to 400 points. The third thing I would do is to aim for a H3 in my weaker subjects because realistically we still want to be doing all higher level subjects. So for math, I will aim for a H3 in this as well as physics because if I do math at higher level, I'm guaranteed that extra 25 points. So yeah. And fourth thing I would do is basically the same thing I did in 2021, which is just aim to pass French. So I would probably get a H4 in French. I probably wouldn't even count it. All of this will probably bring me up to 579 points, which is great, right? But not quite 600, not quite 625, not quite enough to get into medicine in Ireland. The sixth thing is since I probably would have done absolute rubbish in my HPAT exam, I would have failed it. Realistically, I would have failed my HPAT the first year because I would have been focusing more on getting all of this good, decent enough grades in my Leaving Cert. I would have been focusing on my mock exams. I would have been focusing on my interview for all my UCAS applications I would have been doing to get into medicine in the UK. This means the seventh thing I would have done is probably take a gap year. So I take a gap year, I'd redo my HPAT exam strategically, which will hopefully give me around 180 points. Hypothetically. Then hypothetically, this will bring us to 750 points, which will hopefully be enough to get into an Irish medical school. So I would have applied to Galway as my first choice because let's be honest, I am not affording Dublin rent prices, okay? And then I would have gone for UCD, RCSI, Trinity, and then Cork would have been my last option on the CAO just because it's Cork. And then eventually I would have gotten my first or second choice and then gone on to medical school the following year. And all of this talk, all of this effort would have brought me right back to where I am today, a fifth year medical student, just with extra steps. So what's my point?